Hey Gemini, welcome to your November 2019 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My beautiful Geminis, how are you? Let's get into your November 2019 energies with our tarot cards. You may have been wondering where I have been the month of October. I finished up writing my 2020 year ahead horoscope book, which is why I did not put out as many videos as I normally do in October. So the link is in the description. Please check it out. If you love astrology and you want to discover the energies that are happening for all the signs in 2020. I mean, I break it down sign by sign, but there's information for everybody in that 2020 year ahead astrology book. So Gemini, the link is in the description. Check it out. Right now it's still an ebook. The paperback will be coming out, but check it out. And also remember, these are general readings, Gemini. So if you have a personal concern and you want to dive deeper into your personal energy with me one-on-one through recorded reading or live reading, the link is in the description of how you can do that. I do tarot readings and astrology readings and readings that combine both. So check out the link. It's in the description. Okay, Gemini, let's get into it. So this month, I am going to be using 3 cards from, we're going to start with the Rider-Waite, the traditional Rider-Waite, and see what the overall theme is. And then we're going to move into the Cosmic Tarot, and then we're going to move into the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, so let's see. I've already been tuning into your energy. I'm just going to do a couple more quick flips here. And for those of you who wonder, I cannot shuffle like this. It doesn't work for me, okay? So I have to put the deck. Oh, look what we have on the bottom. Your card. Here it is. And I just shuffled a few times, and look what's on the bottom. Lovers. Oh, I'm getting chills down my legs. Gemini. You know, it's interesting. All the readings thus far, and granted, I've only done 2 signs so far this month. I'm a little behind, but have had a strong love emphasis. So it's interesting. We have Mercury going retrograde in November, but it seems like this is the month of love for some reason, even though Mercury's going to be retrograde. So lovers. So yeah, please, Gemini, I am shuffling. I can't do it the other way. It just doesn't work. All right. And then what I do is I take the deck, I throw it down on the desk, and wherever it breaks, I take the 3 cards on the top. And this is what we have. We have the 6 of Pentacles upside down, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands upright. So Gemini, there does seem to be some strong indication that a wish is going to be fulfilled for you in November. That probably was held up maybe around your birthday. Maybe something, I know we had very interesting energy, lots of shifting going on for Geminis over the summer, especially June and July. And so something 6 months ago, so around that time frame, was, what's the word I want? Not held back, kept from you. I'm hearing the universe, you feel like the universe cheated you, or somebody could have actually cheated you out of not just money, this is a money card, but also just out of goodwill. They cheated you out of some goodwill that you were expecting from them. Like you expected that they would act in a better way than they did toward you, and they did not. That's what I mean by cheating you, okay? But it also could have been money that you were cheated out of by someone. However, you know, it's funny how the karmic wheel turns and how situations come back in different ways and often right themselves if we have kept our own karma clean. So what I feel is happening with this energy is you're getting the last laugh. That's what I'm hearing this. You're getting the last laugh, Gemini, from a situation that happened 6 months ago that's going to be turning around. It's going to karmically come back around in a much better way, and something beautiful will manifest. Not necessarily directly connected with that energy per se, but there was some loss of a wish that you had wanted to manifest at that time. This could have been a dream deferred, a dream dashed, hopes dashed, but the universe works in mysterious ways, and a revision, Mercury's retrograde, a revision of that particular dream comes back around for you in a very successful way this month. I love it. What do we have here? 10 of Swords. So remember I told you I break the deck in 2, and 8 of Cups upside down. So this is about some sort of karmic situation being rectified. Ten of Swords upside down. The healing of this situation is coming this month, and you will be revisiting it emotionally a little bit as something great comes in for you, and you can finally put this hurt behind you from what happened in June and July. Okay, because like I said, the universe is bringing you some sort of divine wish with this happening here. This divine wish that was held up, held back, cheated from you because of somebody with this here betraying you, really betraying who you thought they were. You thought they were a good person. You thought they were a generous person. You thought they were a kind and sensitive person when they're not. Okay, they were not. But so, it may be, that energy may be revisited in terms of you triumphing over it. Okay, it's not that you're going to be backsliding into that relationship or backsliding into that energy. You're emotionally revisiting it in the sense that you are putting it to rest once and for all because of the beautiful thing that's coming in for you from the universe. Okay, Gemini, I'm sorry. I got to pause the video a second. My allergies are really kicking up today. I have got to go address that right now. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I apologize for that. Okay, I am back. Allergies have been really rough this year for me, and it seems like they are just like year-round now. It used to be just seasonal. Now it's like all the freaking time. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. Let's shift now to the Cosmic Tarot, Gemini, and see what else we need to know. Here's the deck. Let me do one more quick one. Here it is. I'm throwing it down. There's my break. Let's see what we have. Wow. Oh my God. I'm getting like chills here with this reading. Gorgeous. Nine of Cups wish card. The other, another wish card. We just had the Seven of Cups here. And now we're having the Nine of Cups. The Judgment upright. And look at this. Two of Pentacles upside down. So where there has been a lack of equilibrium, particularly in regards to your self-worth and your finances, that is passing away. There has been some sort of, that ties in with that situation we were just looking at. I closed the deck, but with this Ten of Swords situation, that ties in with this energy here, this Two of Pentacles upside down. There was something that occurred. It could have been even 2 months ago, where you made a big move and it affected your finances. Because I feel like there is, with the Six of Pentacles showing up, it is probably financially related that somebody cheated you. But it could just be, it made you feel like shit. I mean, honestly, like, it could just be like, it made you feel bad. Because I read Pentacles as self-worth. So something happened 2 months ago where you had to make a big change, a big shift, possibly due to the energy that was connected in June and July. And it really kind of threw you off balance. You've been coming out the other side of a lot of transformative energy, Gemini. So, but look, because you were doubting. I know. I talked to a lot of Geminis. I know that you were doubting. You didn't doubt yourself, but you were doubting if this was ever going to change. You get stuck in some energy sometimes, and it goes on for so long. You do. I mean, everybody goes through that. You wonder, like, is this ever going to shift? Is this ever going to change? And I feel like this was what was happening for you. But look what's here this month. Judgment. This is big karma, baby. This is big, gorgeous karma with this Nine of Cups. Beautiful turn around energy. This card, Judgment, is about, yes, having discernment. And that's the other thing. I feel like you have really learned a very important lesson that will stay with you for a lifetime, Gemini. That you will never make a certain mistake ever again. Now remember, this is a general reading. So that, just apply that, to how it resonates to your personal situation. There is a certain thing that you've gone through this year, June and July, that you're like, oh, hell no, never again. And as a result of you really taking on board that lesson, the energy is shifting. You were doubting if it was going to shift. I mean, sometimes it takes a while. Not always. I mean, sometimes change and things go like this. But other times, it takes a little bit of catching up. The universe almost has to kind of catch up with us, or we have to, integrate and assimilate that change within us that then affects the vibration outside, and then the outside world changes, all right, to meet the inner vibration that has shifted. But sometimes it takes a little while for that inner vibration to shift. And that's what I'm saying. The last 2 months, you were kind of like, okay, I made the decision, I'm on board. Is this ever going to change? And now in November, you're going to see, hallelujah, this judgment, new life, new birth of the fondest wish that you want. Now, it's interesting in this deck, Gemini. It's interesting that in this cosmic tarot, we have 2 lovers here. And we had the lovers when I pulled the other deck before, and it was on the bottom, your card. So there is like, I'm here. Do you remember like totally like cheesy show from the 70s, like The Love Boat, or was it the 80s? I don't even know, but right, the love boat is setting a sail for you. I don't even remember the song, but I'm feeling like it's like the love boat, okay? Like, you may not be literally on a cruise on a love boat with somebody, but you're going to feel like you're floating along on a sea of love, I think. For those of you that this situation applies to. But even if it's not a relationship, it just is a situation that makes you feel like that. That makes you feel like, wow, this has really shifted. I am floating on a much calmer sea now in my life. I am feeling like this person, I love this person in the deck, like with the arms outstretched, like coming up from the underground of hell, like finally I'm out of this freaking hell I've been in. My God, this is so awesome, Gemini. So this is a fond wish that comes true when you really feel like your hopes had been dashed for a long time. And for some of you, it will involve love. For others of you, it will just involve, something else that you feel like, I like to call it a passion project, something you feel just very excited about in your life. Like I said, this could be, actually, let's look at our deck in the middle. I didn't look at this. It could be a love at first sight situation. We have the Tower upside down. We have an Empress here. So for some of you, this can be a love at first sight situation, but the person you do know in some regard, they're connected to your past somehow, because of Mercury retrograde. And also with the Tower upside down, which indicates to me that, yeah, it's kind of love at first sight, but it's the kind of love where you have already seen the person. But you know how you don't really see them? You see them, but you have not really seen them. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, yeah, like they're freaking awesome. It's that kind of love at first sight I'm talking about. For some of you, this is going to be tied in with the other energy. You're going to be starting some sort of new creative or material project. Now, the Empress card is associated with Taurus. Taurus is a very grounded, practical, down-to-earth sign, very sensual, but also Taurus knows how to make stuff and make money. They're very good at it, and they're very good at managing their money. So there is some sort of commercial enterprise, a new business, a new project you're working on, Gemini, but it could be love as well. Something really exciting that's going to make you just feel really tapped into your creativity. And with Mercury retrograde, there could be, with this Tower card here, some shocking new ideas that come to you of how to make money from some sort of business idea you've had in the past. Maybe it just didn't gel before, but now you get the psychic download. You get the aha, because this is the Uranus card. This is like the lightning bolt, where your mind blown. The crown goes blowing off the top of the tower. You're like freaking mind blown at the psychic downloads that come to you that support your creativity and support your commercial enterprises. So this is beautiful energy. And with that Ace of Wands that we had before upright, there is, the potential to come up with a gorgeous money-making idea, Gemini, this month. Very good. And like I said, I know Mercury's retrograde, but, Mercury retrograde can be a very productive time. And it can be a time where, as I said, you get the information that helps you revise something that you did already start in the past. So look to see where that applies to your situation, because it could be very fruitful for you in terms of, your finances. your creativity, your future material prospects coming to pass. It's very, very good. All right, now let's dive into our Osho Zen. Let's see what we have here, Gemini. Oh my gosh, this is like awesome reading. I'm like excited for you guys. Okay, I have a lot of Geminis in my personal life, and so I do try to, people I know, even clients, like when I know your sign, I try to tune into those specific energies when I do general readings. Of course, nothing can substitute for a one-on-one with me, personal one-on-one, but I do. So leave comments. Let me know how the energy is resonating, and I do try to remember, who's commenting, and I try to tune into you guys. So, all right. All right, here we go. Throw it down. What do we got? Let's see. Yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Repeating cards. I love when this happens, Gemini. Tower card. Again. The Fool card. And the Nine of Cups. Again. Do I even need to say any more about this? Okay, look what's in the middle here, the Fool card. This is a brand new, fresh start for you. And I feel like it's almost like a switch is going to be flipped, Gemini, in the sense of life before November and life after November 2019. There's going to be such a radical, positive change for the better that it is this lightning bolt. It's electric. Remember that song? It's electric. I know. I love music. I always hear cheesy songs when I get psychic information too. So remember that disco song? It's electric. Leave me a comment if you remember that song and I know you're old school and you know that song. Okay, go Google it. All right. So look, lightning bolt. Again, the Tower card. So something, like I said, I just feel like it's also the way that your wish is going to manifest in November will have a surprising edge to it, and I mean that in a good way. So be open, Gemini, to the surprise that could come this month as well, and don't try to second guess or predict it or be like constantly eagle eyeballing. Oh, is that the surprise? Oh, maybe that's the surprise. Oh, the surprise is today. You know what I'm saying? Just be in the back of your mind, all right, Stella said the surprise is coming. There's going to be an interesting change. Okay, I'm open, universe. Bring me the gorgeous, glorious surprise that is going to set me on my new path and help me realize a beautiful wish. I mean, this is the second time this card has come up. Yeah, I'm open to something really surprising and beautiful manifesting. Because that's the thing, the Tower card, despite its imagery that is a little shocking, it's not always bad. The Tower simply means the thunderbolt. I like that Osho calls it thunderbolt. That something lights you up. Something lights up the landscape of your world like a bolt of lightning. And yes, if you're standing where that lightning bolt is going to hit, that could be a little dangerous. Okay, yes, But it also provides clarity. It provides, a download. It provides a psychic insight of information that you do need to kind of be a little attuned to, and be willing to be shaken out of your complacency, because it's not always going to be the way it has been the last couple months, Gemini. If things have been difficult, you're going to see that this month. This is the sea change, the love boat and the sea change that starts to happen for you. And I'm spelling it S-E-A, sea change. But it's also S-E-E, see the change that's happening. The thing that I said, shocking you out of your complacency, because in Osho, this is a lazy card. You can see here the guy's hanging back with the big tropical drink, just oh, don't bother me, So there is a certain comfort level you may have gotten adjusted to, but I feel like it's a comfort level of you thinking, all right, so he's going to be this way. I just have to resign myself to my fate that it's going to be like this. And I'm here to tell you, get out of that mindset, because something beautiful is coming to shock you out of that and make you realize that a beautiful new fresh start is at hand for you. And for a lot of you, it's going to be with a love relationship that is going to light up your world. It's beautiful. So Gemini, because you still have Jupiter in your seventh house, and Sagittarius is getting ready to go into Capricorn beginning of December. So make good use of that Jupiter opportunity in your seventh house of partnerships if you're looking for love. And if no one has appeared yet, make sure you get yourself out there this month, Gemini, because you have good cards here. You have good astrological energy to support meeting somebody. So do it. Get out there, shine your light, because you're beautiful. Okay, Gemini, leave me a comment. Let me know how the energy is resonating for you. And as always, I wish you the best. And if you love astrology, check out my astrology book. The link is in the description. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.